प्रश्न 64 दर्शाओ जे 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 13 49 और 181 द्वारा विभाज्य किंतु 5 और 11 द्वारा नुहे। समाधान एठारे घात 105 इज इक्वल टू 3 into 5 into 7 एवं विभाज्यता परीक्षा पाई आमे मॉड्यूलो m को 13 49 181 5 और 11 नेबा। प्रथमे m इज इक्वल टू 13 नेबा। वर्तमान 3 to the power 3 is equal to 27 that is congruent to 1 modulo 13 एवं 4 to the power 3 is equal to 64 that is congruent to 12 mod 13 कारण आमे 64 को 13 ने भाग गले 12 भागशेष रहिबो किंतु हम देखिबा 12 is congruent to -1 mod 13 आमे एपटी लिखिबार उद्देश्य हला जे 12 और -1 मध्य रे परम मान 1 12 थारु कम आमे कम परम मान थिबा अंक गुड़िक बा संख्या गुड़िक व्यवहार कले आमको सरल करिबारे सहज हेबो। सुतरां 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 is equal to 3 to the power 3 whole to the power 35 plus 4 to the power 3 whole to the power 35 that is congruent to 1 to the power 35 कारण 3 to the power 3 is congruent to 1 plus -1 to the power 35 कारण 4 to the power 3 is congruent to -1 तेणु हम पाइले जे 1 -1 is equal to 0 mod 13 जेहेतु 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 is congruent to 0 mod 13 तेणु हम जानिले जे 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 13 द्वारा विभाज्य। वर्तमान m equal to 49 नेबा। 3 to the power 5 is equal to 243 that is congruent to -2 modulo 49 एवं 4 to the power 5 is equal to 1024 that is congruent to -5 mod 49 आमे मोडुलो गुड़िको -2 -5 रिजल्ट गुड़िको -2 -5 नेचु जाके आमे पूर्वरु बुझाई साचु जे आमे जे संख्या गुड़िको परम मान क्षुद्रतर ताहा आमे लेखिबा। सुतरां 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 is equal to 3 to the power 5 whole to the power 21 plus 4 to the power 5 whole to the power 21 that is congruent to -2 to the power 21 plus -5 to the power 21 कारण आमे देखिछे जे 3 to the power 5 is congruent to -2 एवं 4 to the power 5 is congruent to -5 that is congruent to -1 into 2 to the power 10 whole to the power 2 into 2 plus -1 into 5 to the power 3 whole to the power 7 that is congruent to -1 into 4 to the power 5 whole to the power 2 into 2 आमे एठी 2 to the power 10 को आमे 4 to the power 5 लिखिले plus -1 into 5 to the power 3 whole to the power 7 that is congruent to -25 into 2 कारण 4 to the power 5 is congruent to -5 एवं -5 र स्क्वायर is equal to 25 तेणु -25 into 2 plus -1 into 5 to the power 3 whole to the power 7 से जगह में लिखिबा जे -1 जगह में लिखले माइनस साइन एवं 5 to the power 3 that is 125 congruent to 27 modulo 49 तेणु आमे पाइबा जे 27 to the power 7 that is congruent to -1 कारण -25 into 2 is equal to -50 50 is congruent to 1 तेणु -1 minus 27 to the power 7 आमे लिखिबा जे 27 जगह में लिखिबा 3 to the power 3 whole to the power 7 तेणु 3 to the power 21 तेणु हम पाइले minus 1 minus 3 to the power 21 that is congruent to minus 1 minus 3 to the power 21 को आमे लिखिबा 3 to the power 5 whole to the power 4 into 3 तेणु जेहेतु 3 to the power 5 is congruent to minus 2 आमे पाइबा जे that is congruent to minus 1 minus 2 whole to the power 4 into 3 that is equal to minus 1 minus 2 to the power 4 is 16 into 3 that is equal to minus 1 minus 49 that is equal to minus 49 minus 49 is congruent to 049 modulo 49 तेणु जेहेतु आमे रिजल्ट 0 पाइछे तेणु आमे देखिले जे 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 49 द्वारा विभाज्य वर्तमान m is equal to 181 3 to the power 5 is equal to 243 congruent to 62 mod 181 एवं 4 to the power 5 is equal to 1024 congruent to 119 that is congruent to minus 62 mod 181. सुतरां 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 congruent to 62 to the power 21 plus minus 62 whole to the power 21. That is congruent to 0. कारण 21 एक युग्म संख्या तेणु 62 to the power 21 plus minus 62 to the power 21 is equal to 0. तेणु आमे पाइबा जे 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 181 द्वारा विभाज्य m equal to 5 नेबा बर्तमान 3 to the power 3 is congruent to 2 mod 5 एवं 4 to the power 3 is congruent to minus 1 mod 5 तेणु 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 is equal to 3 to the power 3 whole to the power 35 plus 4 to the power 3 whole to the power 35 that is congruent to 2 to the power 35 कारण 3 to the power 3 is congruent to 2 एवं 4 to the power 3 congruent to minus 1 तेणु आमे पाइबा plus minus 1 to the power 35 that is equal to that is congruent to 2 to the power 35 minus 1 congruent to 2 to the power 4 whole to the power 8 into 2 to the power 3 minus 1 that is equal to 1 that is congruent to 1 into 8 कारण 2 to the power 4 is 16 modulo 5 is 1 तेणु 1 2 to the power 4 congruent to 1 तेणु 1 to the power 8 is 1 so 1 into 2 to the power 3 that is 1 into 8 minus 1 that is equal to 7 ता 0 सहित congruent नुहे modulo 5 तेणु हम पाइबा जे 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 5 द्वारा विभाज्य नुहे वर्तमान में m equal to 11 नबा 3 to the power 3 congruent to 5 mod 11 एवं 4 to the power 3 congruent to minus 2 mod 11 सुतरां 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 is equal to 3 to the power 3 whole to the power 35 plus 4 to the power 3 whole to the power 35 that is congruent to 5 to the power 35 कारण 3 to the power 3 is congruent to 5 तेणु 5 to the power 35 सेही परि 4 to the power 3 is congruent to minus 2 तेणु पाइले plus minus 2 to the power 35 याको में एक नंबर समीकरण लिखिबा बर्तमान 5 to the power 5 बर्तमान हम देखुचे जे एक नंबर समीकरण रे 5 to the power 35 अछि तेणु तार समाधान पई हमें लक्ष्य करिबा जे 5 to the power 5 is equal to 3125 that is congruent to 1 mod 11 एवं 2 to the power 5 equal to 32 that is congruent to minus 1 mod 11 सुतरां एक रम पाइबा 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 congruent to 5 to the power 5 whole to the power 7 minus कारण आमे एक नंबर रे पाइचे जे 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 is equal to 5 to the power 35 तो 5 to the power 35 जगह में लिखिचे 5 to the power 5 whole to the power 7 एवं minus 2 to the power 35 जगह में लिखिले minus 2 to the power 5 whole to the power 7 that is congruent to 1 to the power 7 कारण 5 to the power 5 is congruent to 1 तापर minus 2 to the power 5 is congruent to minus 1 तेणु minus 1 to the power 7 तेणु हम पाइले जो 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 not congruent to 0 mod 11 तेणु हम पाइबा जे 3 to the power 105 plus 4 to the power 105 11 द्वारा विभाज्य नुहे